He was known for this kind of stuff, where it's like, what is this man going to bring to the mid lane?
It's beautiful to see. Now this is not the first time we've seen Sejuani mid.
The scuttle crab on the bottom side of the map though, so Boogie can always just bounce towards the top side.
Ooh, look out, Hanser.
Oh, someday he might just win this one. Hanser flashing away, but it is the Natofo strike from Sun. Under 7 minutes, Chime and Wild Turtle poking their heads into the river, seeing if they can find vision. Boogie is not quite in range yet, but it's only 1,000 HP. Quid jumps on the Chime. Oh, and it's secured by Closer, but can Closer get out? He has a flash and he walks away, thankfully using the phase rush so that he could have the movement speed to close the distance away. But Insanity is pushing on forward. Boogie, can he get one reset? Oh, but he goes down. dbbf gets the last blow, and now TSM are a little far overextended. Strong on the Rift Herald, whereas TSM are struggling to get in. Someday looks for the third Natofo strike, and they just bring Insanity right in for an easy picking. And that's going to be enough to dissuade TSM from entering the pit.
So he's been playing generally safe. Oh no.
Quid gets locked down by the Glacial Prison, and Boogie is there. Nice knockback from Quid, but there's too much CC unless Boogie goes in with a Heartbreaker. It's finally enough damage, and they can't go to
97% of remaining scenarios. So very high. Which is good for these oversteps. They might be able to look for something.
Sure.
Otherwise, the game will get out of hand.
Yeah, and it should be enough time that Wild Turtle would be at a power, maybe looking for a flank.
Sejalt is up. They might try.
3,000 HP on Dragon, 1,600. It is secured by 100 Thieves.
TSM just can't get the angles. Like, when they have a pick like this Sejuani mid, I'm going to have to stop here. Hanser's in trouble. dbbf is on the way.
Meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, Chime in a 1v1 with Quid. I don't think he wanted to take that 1v1. Oh, Insanity was teleporting, but the Glacial Prison whipped, and Hanser's in trouble as well someday alongside dbbf in the 2v1. And now Insanity, wow, does he actually just win against Quid? And maybe he does. Insanity has flash. He doesn't want to have to use it. Quid times the flash, but Boogie's there for the follow-up. Can't look for the reset because it's
dbbf has just been able to free hit these turrets, but TSM is definitely in fight mode right now. Try and get any gold they can.
I mean, this is practically two tanks fighting against Boosie and dbbf, but they're super squishy that the base damage from Insanity and Chime might be enough, and Hanser has teleported in, and this should even the odds. Nice hostile takeover. Buy some time. Can dbbf clean up here? Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide. It's not enough damage from TSM quite yet. dbbf cleans up to Insanity. dbbf is popping up. He flashes away the Thunderstorm. He's still alive! He even had the bailout on top of it for insurance policy, but he doesn't even need it. 100 Thieves spring to life in the game that they needed him most. They clean up Wild Turtle as he's got nowhere to run. The sapling might just be the ender, but it's Quid with the hammer. Triple for Quid, and 100 Thieves break into the base of TSM.
Wow, only 20 minutes into the game, 12,000 gold lead. That play, I understand the move from TSM, but they are just so far behind.
This is now a commanding 11,000 gold lead. 100 Thieves have everything they need to close out this game.
We'll see right now. TSM going for another one.
Engaging onto Boogie, forced to use the Heartbreak, but he's got nowhere to run. Quid is just taking names on this Rift. Looks for Chime, looks for Insanity. dbbf cleans up that one. 3 members gone for TSM means it's a free Baron for 100 Thieves.
It is looking more and more certain that TSM's 5-game win streak will be coming to an end here. Quid with his, weirdly enough, second great Jace game against TSM. The first Jace game he had against TSM was when Ruby was in. Now he's popping off with the Sejuani Viego combo, but just everybody was there, so that play's not going to work, and they go for Boogie again.
And he's gone again. Hanser is dead again. Someday is actually having some difficulty taking him down as he goes into the mist, and Hanser buys a little bit of time, but not enough time for...
Many minions in the death timers are short, but they are just racking up money.
Chime is deep in the jungle. Is he hoping for a miracle flank once all of TSM is up? I mean, that is bold.
Yeah, may as well. Hanser doesn't have TP, but I respect it.
I mean, if you got nothing else left, it is a 16,000 gold lead. You might as well try for it. No vision on Chime from 100 Thieves' side. It would be quite the miracle flank if they can pull it off. Remember, Boogie and Wild Turtle have to be the ones that reset here. Insanity goes gold, and 4-man Magnastorm from Chime. Do they have the damage here? Can Wild Turtle look for the resets? But it's TSM that are falling to pieces. 100 Thieves just clean them up easily. No one goes down. dbbf was blinking on HP, but it's Quid that picks up the quadra kill for 100 Thieves. And that's going to be a sign of life for them as they take this win against TSM.
Is this the beginning of the 100 Thieves late split scaling? It didn't happen yesterday with the close release in, but is the secret the closer Maokai. I think more so this team just gets more.
Lot of great answers into this Cassante. However, I feel like it is just going to be the Gnar lock-in, potentially playing towards the side lane where he can pick up the... Okay, well that's not the hull breaker, is it? Can we just lock in a champion, Shy?
Okay, here we go. It's gonna be the Malphite problem here. Wait, starting this one off, and Crisp is in the area, so is Light. It feels like they want to contest. Ooh, it's a valiant effort from Light. The timing was decent, but won't be able to, try and set up a dive with the Nocturnal. Oh no, he's just going to use the Nocturnal in the 1v1. Gets the fear as well. Cyclone going to do nothing for Wei. Flashed over by Weiwei. They want this kill and they'll find it. First blood as Weibo have entered the server once more. In the mid lane, Xiaohu uses his ult. Tagyuan answers with a flash. Xiaohu still has his flash up. As Lumao might be caught here. Crisp Weiwei just hitting away onto it. Light flies over the wall here. LP finds himself alone. He's gone in the wrong direction, and it will go down. Can't find the kill onto Light. Lumao so low, and here comes the paranoia. Over the wall goes Xiaohu to finish that one off. It's an absolute massacre on the bottom side of the map. Cyclone onto 3. Breathe is here as well. Can they turn it around? RNG with absolute heroics, but it's a triple kill for Weiwei as Crisp has just walked under the tower for some reason. Weiwei goes down. Breathe with 2. What did I just watch?
It was
Available for the Shy, as he has gone for that reset. 5k on the Herald. The tier 1 taken in the mid lane. The Shy's TP back in. He's looking for LP. Jumps onto that backside. He's on his own for now as the Herald has gone down. Crisp flashing away here. The Sand Soldiers are doing a lot. There's a lot of shurikens though. The Cyclone onto Crisp. Now with the engage. LP the target on the opposite side of the play. And LP will fall. Light jumps into the backside, but actually LP's still alive. Shurima shuffle onto everybody. It's absolute carnage as the Shy chases out Tengyuan, but Tibbers saves the day. Tibbers is cut down. The 6th man dropped from RNG, and somehow RNG are on top. Light now the target. Flashes away as Breathe tries to chase him down as well, but he's taken out of the picture. Light finds the auto. Wei and Lumao running for their lives, but the Sand Soldiers arrive. The Emperor is on the scene. Tengyuan's TP breakable on cooldown. That could be dangerous. Breathe has to step forward. He needs to be the initial engage. Crisp looking for a chance over the wall as Lumao has to back away. 3k on the Drake here. RNG want it, but is it worth your lives? They've decided that it's not. They back away. They realize this
vision towards the top side as the Baron is spawning in 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Crisp has spotted all of the recalls
Crisp?
by himself, and ultimates come out. Crisp is gone. That's the second time in this series that Crisp solo face checks an Annie and just gets one shot.
That's not the only person face checking.
Answer comes out. Wei has been found as Breathe suddenly alone underneath this tower. LP trying to get over there to protect his top laner. It's usually the other way around. All out onto the Shy. Has to use his... Still 4 and a bit thousand gold down. At least this tower will be able to close that gold gap ever so slightly. Front-loaded damage on both of these compositions that if you do misstep, unless you're like Breathe or the Shy, basically. If you misstep, channeled. Here we go. Breathe wants to get into the action. Crisp pushes him against the wall, pulled back against the team, and now taken down. RNG might have found their moment. Flash from Light.
Available, so Whipple Gaming can look for the attempt again. Tengyuan.
Tengyuan's been caught, but Weiwei has been the one caught after all. He flashes out safety, but flashed after by LP. The Gale Force comes on through. Moonlight Vigil onto 2. They'd love to get onto Xiaohu here. The Shy trying to protect his on the dragon just yet.
Oh, Tengyuan, he's gonna hold over.
Oh, he's been assassinated. Light finds the Annie. RNG, they've started the Baron up with a TP now from the Shy. He's moving in. He's finished his Jack show. The W's landing from Light. The Shy wants to get into the action here. No ultimate available for him. Wei the target's unbreakable. Is going to block a lot of the damage. Empress to corral them into the pit. Xiaohu saves the day for Weibo. And Wei is going nowhere. The Shy finishes the job as Weibo maintain control with an ace.
What a experience.
Well, 4, 0, and 6. 10 stacks on a Dark Seal on this. Second now is the Shy, could be caught by Way, but again, like, it's an 8,000 gold lead. I'm not sure that this is a fight RNG can really take.
And Weiwei's also working in the mid wave here. Xiaohu, he needs the Void Staff very soon, but I'm assuming the game's gonna end before there because Light is completely online on the Kai'Sa now. That's shield gone from Lumao.
Certainly is, but that's a knockback onto Xiaohu. Maybe a moment here. Empress Divide to knock them towards Light. The exhaust comes on through to deny the 80 carry damage. Can they finish the job? It's going to be Soul Point now for Weibo. And not to mention, it's an Infernal Soul. 3 Infernal Drakes. On this is it. And you thought that Kai'Sa was doing damage with the W's before. They have to test it. They have to see if they can win these fights. Breathe TP's in. The Shy the target here. Can they actually follow up onto this one? Stacking up the concussive blows, but the Shy's not even lost his shield just yet. Still has that ultimate available. And now Xiaohu's damage is starting to do wonders. Flashed on once again,
Shy!
but the Zhonya's comes in. The Shy sets it up, but Light, exhausted, has to use the Zhonya's, and Xiaohu is back on the action. Xiaohu, the Emperor in more ways than one. Wei chased down as the last remaining bastion of hope, but eradicated as Weibo will secure themselves
Against RNG, but Light and Xiaohu have been playing out their minds, and even the Shy getting a 3-man ultimate on this Malphite. They are insane when given the circumstances, and they are going to be comfortably sitting in that 6th position now with RNG out of the conversation.
Phenomenal game here from Weibo. Game number 1 and game number 3, like, this is the team that we've all been wanting. Game number 2 we won't talk about. Game number 2, let's just not mention it for a little while, but wow, Weibo, fantastic team fighting. Xiaohu, like, every...
better person you have shown, the better version of mine. The reason why I always smile just because of you. You are my present and the past no matter. I know your future with you. I also know that you love me true. The reason why I always smile just because of you. You are my present and the past no matter. I do see your future with you. I also know that you love me too.
He's gonna be crying because he thought he was so close yet so far. 6'9". He's gonna solo overload by West Cam. They should know him.
played one game of it, we're going to either ban it or a lot of focus onto them. But one thing that Ivern loves is people who are going to try and jump on top of him, and especially if you're going to try to poke out with this Dream and Ming combo, you need to send Daisy to tank up all of that and use a Trigger Seed.
Use the Trigger Seed, you get yourself lots of potential kind of, you know...
He's being a little bit more cognizant and trying to avoid these ganks. They know he should be on top side, and by leaving a lot of pressure for his bottom side, I don't think they're going to know that he's here.
Yeah, they're not going to have a clue. Flash in, grabbing him down. They're going to get the hook out. LPC, so close to dead, but hasn't gone down just yet. Finally gets hit by the Calibrum. Now Doggo goes into the turret range because he knows that he's dead to right. No assist there for the Aphelios kill, but 2-for-1 trade. I don't know how worth it is, though. Nice little buffer there of the CC. Make sure that his bot lane doesn't go as poorly as it has been so far. We are going to see a hook back, and they're going to try and burn this one down. The feathers are going in, but I don't know if there's going to be enough damage here. Jin Zhao just biting off way too much than he could chew, and he gets killed off in this as well.
Bottom side, and it is just going all to chalk instantaneously. They're even going to try to dive LPC here.
I mean, the grabbing him.
Doggo's tanking.
Yeah, Doggo's dead. Or is he? Is he able to get himself away? Sword Art's going to die. Oh, what is this game? Finally, a proper play comes out. We see a good roam here from Haichao Meteor. Trying to see if he can get on top of Doggo. He's going to even just tank it all. Give it over to someone. Who's he going to give it over to? It's the Ivern with the solo bolo. This game is test. Dragon spawning in just under a minute's time. And going to have ourselves a decent soul as well because of the fact that there's a Chem Dragon that's coming in. LP... need to be very careful. That tower is dead, and yeah, gonna have to be forced to use the feathers to fly. LGD, I mean, you've got the Ivern, but he needs to be with his team. He can't just be kind of trying to go in solo, as you can see here. The Nature's Grasp comes out just to deter any kind of a move, and yeah, be enough to confirm it. That's an easy pickup here. Yeah, it's pretty easy pickup.
BC already now, they want to call their shot. AD carry's not in position. They're trying to get picked.
Oh, Jin Zhao. Jin Zhao might be dead here. The Nature's Grass going to stop anyone from helping him out. The Daisy is gone as well. How do you fight this is the real question.
I love that Meteor is just coasting in between lanes. By neglecting a lot of this farm, however, he is falling behind a Ning. Okay, teleports in.
Oh, Harry, he got baited. He didn't know that everybody was here. He flashes, but he's going to go down. The Empower auto attack here from the LeBlanc spawning just in time for that, but Haichao confirming the presence on the spot side.
Haichao cannot reset it.
So Ultra Prime have that priority now at the moment in that mid lane. Fearness still looking for a flank, but look at these low health bars. I don't think they can go for this. Yeah, they have to give it up. They haven't got enough presence. They haven't got enough health.
Shout out Ning, MVP during this fight, just putting down all those saplings. Remember, it's because of those extra brushes that are around the map, and they're just taking way too much chip damage. I mean, look at the shield crush from Rel.
That was odd from Sword Art, to say the least, as he does go down, gets taken out.
Getting ready for game 3, I mean... Oh, man. Okay, we get a fight now. Okay, Jin Zhao.
Yeah, we are going to get this fight. There's going to be a TP on the backside of this one. It's here. That's a fantastic Moonlight Vigil right onto LPC, who's now in trouble. He flashes away, though, as they try to first and burn him down. They will. Jin Zhao gets killed off in this one as well. It's a double kill for the Aphelios. You go straight for this Baron. You've got 2 split pushes. You need to take this ASAP. Yeah, looking for the teleport. The knockback by Harry does keep it a bit interesting. Haichao jumps in over the wall. There's a lot of low health bars here. You have to take this Ultra Prime. You have to go for this splash in. Fearness gets 1 kill. This Baron is secured. But can they get any kills off the back of this one here? Haichao looking to try and jump in on top of this one. Double kill for Fearness. He puts down the parry. But there's a kill back as Doggo can finally look to try and turn in. It's a 3 for 3 at the end of it all. Haichao is still...
Pop off. It is when he has gold leads like this. We need to see this turn into something more.
Jin Zhao might be dead here, though. The Nature's Grass was good. Haichao tries to jump on the backside, but Doggo gets his man. Now you're in a 5v4 in favor of Ultra Prime. Harry, though, taken very low, might be the next target as he tries to get away from this fight. Does have a TP and will look to try and reset and get back into this fight.
Okay, we're doing this all over again. They immediately have marked Haichao, and he gets done, but that is his Maw of Memoria shield gone. That could be very huge for them. Like you're saying, Harry teleports in, and he has so much more HP now.
Yeah, Doggo trying to see if he can stay away from Haichao. Dream trying to see if he can keep him alive. The Fearness and Haichao just trying to focus in on top of him. Dream will go down.
LPC's alive?
As well. They invested everything to kill off the Xayah, and they forgot about their AD carry. LGD just picked them apart. Ultra Prime. I mean, you can't let Doggo, you can't leave him out to the wolves like that.
Oh, God, and it's a triple kill here.
On the ultimate flank, no vision on him whatsoever. Nature's Grass still up and available. We're going to see them now know that the Blanc is off to the side. They're going to get the knockback. Jin Zhao is dead.
Well.
Splash in on top of Fearness to stop him from moving. His parry is only good for so much. They get the Magnet Storm down, and they're able to burn down these health bars. The Aphelios has killed off the Fiora. Haichao needs to reset, but he doesn't have himself a TP. Doggo moving forward onto Meteor, who has to flash away, and a pause comes in right at the apex back into it.
Okay, we're sending it right back in. Teleports are coming through. They're going to finish this off and move straight towards the Baron. So we set it up before this fight to try to contest them on this objective. But instead, cut the waves as high as possible. Make it so that if you do have this Baron, when you redeploy out onto the map, you're going to have to spend a lot of that time at least pushing these waves. Got absolutely owned for it. They're going to finally use this Baron buff to open up a single
That means the inhibitor shall be busted open here. They need the actually Baron buff to go away so they can finally get in on this turret.
I wonder if they try to make a TP flank here with Haichao. They need to get vision, but none of it available. It would be very deep. Finally an inhibitor. Incredible top lane threat this game so far. We have seen him try to make flanks. We've seen him on the split push, but Harry doing an excellent job of stopping this top laner. Even with the hull breaker, they are finally going to open this up. You see multiple members of Ultra Prime are now recalling. It should be it.
Yeah, well, Meteor's going to have his recall stopped, so that means he's not going to be back in time.
That power. And Doggo now with 5 items.
Haichao needs to come back. Haichao needs to come back. He cannot stay in this top side. There's the Nature's Grass coming down. Daisy has to be used as well. Haichao holding the trigger for the moment. Wants to try and get a little bit more off of this one. LPC
he's waiting, he's
jumped
coming
on,
now.
but then gets down. LPC is dead, and yeah, Haichao, it's too little, too late. You already see the rest of your team is dead, and the Nexus turrets are falling down. They will kill off the Aphelios. Haichao trying to stay alive in this one and is keeping it going. It's Dream and Sword Art. Haichao does not have anything left. He waited too long, and Ultra Prime will solidify LGD as the 17th place team in the LPL.
Ultra Prime, Ning, Sword Art, and Doggo all say, LGD, that was a great game one. You just can't keep up steam. You don't got that stamina. You don't have the ability to take us all to 3. Unfortunate there for LGD, as there were some promising moments again.
Many rework he had, changes to his heat and his damage and stuff like that, but also a pretty good early matchup in a Jax. But if you do fall behind, if you do get punished, you will lose in the side lane super hard.
It's also blind, so the Cassante is what Dundun's going to pick up. I don't like that as much. It feels like Nongshim now are highly indexed into magic damage. Just guaranteed this dragon, they will be able to collect it there. Oh no. With the pickup, very nice. As Poby's going to come on over, there is a control ward in this brush, and it looks like Nongshim are looking for a fight. Teleport in from both of these top laners, and in goes Owner. The flash out from Fiesta, though, and there is the equalizer, but first blood goes over to Jiwoo. Dundun is burning down, needs to flash, but is going to be able to escape. And now Nongshim are looking for even more. Tibbers is going to be taken out. And T1, is there anything left in the tank to fight this one more time? No teleport from Dundun. So it's an honest 4v4, but still, T1 are going to back away, and Nongshim win the first team fight.
Just a complete overstep.
Trying to race, trying to get themselves that first turret, but T1, with the help of Shirley, will easily be able to do this.
Oh, they get
also sparing the health bar. You love to see it.
That everyone can see, but they...
Oh dear, there's a crash down. They do get the flash out of Poby, but the immediate Glacial Prison comes on in. But that is going to be a cease and desist on to Sylvie. He is looking to try and escape. The equalizer going to be flashed out of. And now Cassante finds the backline, but the backline finds him. And he's just obliterated. We've equalized the kills here. As T1 he gave it his all. He went all out. It's fine. We're not going to judge Dundun. That's his first death of the game. And it has looked worse than that. The previous series, definitely an example. There is towards this topside river. I was checking solo queues, and I might have to hold that thought for a moment, as Dundun is looking for Zeus. That equalizer going to do nothing here, but Zeus is just going to burn him down. Sometimes you just get really, really hot and auto-attack.
So the next time he looks for an all-in, probably soon.
Ooh, there is a flash pulverize onto Sylvie. He's looking to try and run his way out. It's a decent Magnet Storm, but no follow-up here from Peter, as Blade Caller is going to do a lot of damage. Owner is just dead once again, though, as Carrier finds yet another one. A great equalizer. Look at the AoE, and look at Zeus. He's just back in, destroying everyone. Zeus, this is the guy that we missed from last week. Where have you been? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're just glad that he's back. That is going to be the triple. The ace comes through. And T1
still looking like they have some issues with coordination. The team fights. Owner just going way too deep. But they have their secret weapon, which is Zeus just pressing his button.
From back in the day. As Poby may die here. I think that it's going to be, tough for him to get out of that one.
You know, really good move from Nongshim. Often.
Yeah, they are going to be able to get it. There's a siege minion, so that is going to be bounty money. That is going to come on over and scry them. And is it going to mean that we equalize the Drakes as well? Zeus is here. Okay, that's a flash prison. They want to try and take him down, but Kerry is there to defend. Jiwoo going to be taken down, and now Sylvie, nothing he can do against Zeus and Owner, but mainly Zeus. Poby's going to teleport in, avoids the Q from Dundun there quite nicely, finds himself a little bit of a cone there, and once again the Cassante is by himself. And there's not a whole lot that he's going to be able to do. He could have gone all out, but that was not the time to do it. A teleport from the Pigeon, and headbutt not going to be enough. And he just heads towards the top side of the map. Peter will probably die. Does avoid the Vault Breaker, though, so he can say that he at least had that one. And that is actually some more money going over to Nongshim. Magnustorm comes in. Owner is trying to kill him, and he will be able to do it. The Ignite's still ticking.
Very close.
Yeah, not too
near enough to get the damage down. And this is a 2-carry composition. You really need them hitting a target if you want them to go down quickly.
As Carrier taking a bit of damage here towards the top side, but he will just remove them from the area. Zaya's going to be able to take down. Oh, taken down as well, so that means that T1 able to sit up next to this turret. They will be able to take that one down. No Baron, I guess he's in a mecha. Does make some sense there. As we got some flashes flying in. There's a headbutt pole onto Sylvie. He's trying to get himself out of their Magnet Storm. They just dive on top of the Rumble. This time it's going to work. He gets the equalizer out, but it doesn't do anything. Void Seeker now dead. Can they actually take this Baron, though, is the question. There are still carries left remaining onto T1. Carrier uses his Unbreakable Will, but the Baron, they are still taking it down. Owner in the area, but there it is. The Baron's going to be taken. They get the Feather Storm. Emperor's Divide's going to be flashed, though. Is now Gumushi trying to get these auto attacks down. Fiesta going to get taken. The Blade Caller is big. Gumushi now trying to get the autos in, but it's Jiwoo that locks it down. The Supercharger comes forward, and now Gumushi's in trouble. Beautiful Arctic Assault. And Nongshim, they are going to win the team fight. Owner, can he escape? I don't know whether...
Still trying to contest without the Rumble. We do see moments like Gumushi avoiding the Emperor's Divide really nice here. But
Gumushi will kill all of them, so it's a difficult equation to try and work out. Okay, Owner is going to press that cease and desist button. They look for the backline as Jiwoo's going to survive. They take down Poby. Fiesta just barely goes golden to buy a few extra seconds. And Jiwoo going to have to go back here a little while. And they will be able to take the Baron here. They can now move over towards the Elder Drake as well as Nongshim.
Elder's going to be the big one. The Baron, you know, the stats are nice, but I feel like it's not going to play that much of a part. It's all down to this fight.
Certainly is. They do have a teleport from Poby, but it's still 15 seconds away as Dundun just getting destroyed. These feathers are so dangerous as now Owner taking a lot of damage, but he's going to flash forward. Jiwoo needs to use the Zhonya's, but the rest of his team has been eradicated, and T1, they will be able to put together the...
Should just be able to close it out here. Poby looking forwards, has flash and stun available. I think if they just blow up Fiesta, game's over.
Certainly should be. Fiesta does not have his Zhonya's back available. He's going to use this one wave. There's the Pulverize. Carrier goes for the flash forward. Dundun burning down. Tivers running after him in mecha form there as well. As the Equalizer is going to be thrown down on top of Fiesta again, much like it has all game long. He gets to the fountain, but the Nexus, it can't get there. It will be taken down, and T1 win their first game in quite some time.
Yeah.
After the consecutive 0-2 losses last week, a much better look from them, although it was a very long game.
Yep, there was definitely...
to execute on looking for those 5v5s.
Let's see what comes out from Xiaohu. Final pick, knows the entire enemy composition. The Yone hovered and will be locked in for Xiaohu. It's been a little while since we saw Yone. I mean, we saw a lot of it earlier on in the year. This sort of play a very slow game. And remember, I'm looking towards the Yone from Xiaohu, because let's say we get into the scenario. Oh, hang on, it's a dive at the top side. Breathe just absolutely wrecked the shot. Came into his own on these tanks. Now on the Poppy, obviously comfortable. An attempt of a play onto Wei here as the whole team jumps on in. Xiaohu just CC'd up the entire time. He dived in and then just got rinsed. RNG Trading 1-for-1 those. The Shy in the midst of everything. It's just an absolute maelstrom of chaos on the Rift here. Wei flashing out safety. The Shy on 1 HP is Light trying to trade the kills as well. LP in a 2v1 against the Rel, against the Kai'Sa. But they'll
trade for this and then go for the Rift Herald.
Yep, so 2 Drakes for RNG. It's a really nice start for them. Gold is almost
scrappy 5v5 forces out of Weibo Gaming. Crisp is caught.
Oh, Crisp is gone. See you later, Tibbers. Gonna absolutely one-shot him his way. Looks for the Shy as well, who will be knocked up, but the counter-strike comes in. As Tibbers gonna come out in the top side. Wei is gonna be here. Just hits onto the clone, like you say, but it's enough to save Xiaohu's life. The threat of it, at very least. It's a tower taken regardless, though.
Long day, but TB from the Shy. Oh, that's Xiaohu.
Oh, Wei's in so much trouble. He's already used his clone as well. The stun comes out to Xiaohu, but it doesn't matter. Wei's been caught out. And remember, game number 1, Wei getting caught out in River. That was the mod. Desperate for another pick, but they're not finding it. Now a TP in from Breathe to try and capture a player. They're on to Xiaohu here, and the damage is good. Tangyuan onto the man he replaced, and he finds a kill. 3:02 now in the game as the Shy threatening.
Oh,
Tangyuan again flashes.
And there's a reason why this guy, most played in the summer, also has a 75% win rate. Boom out.
Oh no, they're finding even more. Crisp has gone down as well. The Shy is trying to escape with his life, but Helicopter has to come out just to keep himself safe. Herald down in the mid lane, and I mean, Weibo, they kind of have to retreat on this one. RNG finally back onto things, and this is a bit more like what we wanted.
And RNG
hit already 7k on the objective. There's no vision in the pit as the Shy moving over. He doesn't have TP, so this is 5v4 until he arrives. Baron down to 3k. Are RNG willing to just commit to the objective? Xiaohu whiffs his ultimate, and Tangyuan survives for now as they find Rel, they find Sejuani. Xiaohu can go nowhere. Cut down by LP, and RNG, they're just rinsing him.
Close your eyes, Weibo Gaming fans. That team fight went horribly for the side of Weibo Gaming. Now, the Shy is going to get picked up on the Jax. Can he get a return kill?
Oh no, they can't even finish off Lumao! And Light will go down. It's utter disaster for Weibo. And look, we said these two teams are inconsistent. Game number 1 and game number 2, if you took the HP bars, you know, like there was a great many bans towards him. It's not worked out. Brought out an experimental pick for himself. It's RNG now with the
Crisp that allows follow-up from Wei or Xiaohu is going to be the only time they get their CC onto either the Aphelios or the Annie. But with the stopwatch, I'm not too sure who they target.
What a story for Tango. Cyclone to deny the engage here. Wei is tanking the tower though, could be in trouble, but the health bars are gone. That was a Moonlight Vigil and a half from LP. As the Shy does get a good stun.
Oh no, not again!
Oh god, no, my eyes! I wish I couldn't see it. It's RNG annihilating Weibo here as they just stroll into the base. The death time is plenty long enough for a Baron up wave to finish the job here. RNG just walking in at 24 minutes. This was brutal. Weibo, the playoffs form for game number 1. I don't even have a name for the form of game number 2. Disaster on the Rift, and we're going to 3.
Weibo Gaming fans, you popped the champagne way too early into the series. RNG, they have something to say up against Xiaohu in particular, and this Yone, I mean, Tangyuan just completely...
You know?
Exactly. And this is the only one that they have for this particular composition.
You know, Fate was probably saying, lock me Yone, and the coach was like, well, we don't have a skin for Yone. Can you go Harley? It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
As Doran going to jump back on to the gangplank once again, this time into the Poppy. Big grin from Rascal as he's like, all right, it's on. So you're telling me that he still has flash?
Well, he's not going to be able to charge up here.
That's cease and desist. And Cannon Barrage is going to be there. Barrel's like, I am dead. Please, go on.
I don't think he had flash.
Well, he does now.
He put her in the top tier by any means. Uh-oh.
Peanuts here once again. Oh, he's going to interrupt the Arctic Assault with the Vault Breaker. And Rascal, I think, knows that he is dead. As we've got barrels flying around, and there it is. Peanut going to lock up the kill. And, yeah. just once again, the Peanut to me. But I love gameplay, as that's a flash steadfast presence to deny Peanut an exit. Let's see how this one's going to go, though, because Peanut is pretty strong. He has Divine Sunderer completed already, and in comes Fate. They're going to look for Peanut here, and they will be able to take him down pretty close, to be perfectly honest, as Chovy now looking.
But Croco managing to get the stun at the end. I think the stun actually knocked him out of Fate's R2.
Oh, okay. Let's see whether Rascal's going to find it. Trial by Fire doing so much work. Winter's Wrath not quite there as Doran. He'll be absolutely K. No oranges required for that last little bit. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
And gets first tower.
Gets first tower by himself. Time. I would say that ludicrously ahead. Someone is a little bit more excited than somebody else. That's fine. Perhaps different fandoms is okay. We're right into a team fight. There's an ult from a Braum. There's an Aphelios picking up kills. How many years? Rift Herald goes down. Genji win the fight, but Poppy delivered presence, and surely he's going to be able to take down this outer turret. Barrel's crashing down, but there is the cannon barrage. Wow, that is doing more damage than I was expecting at this stage of the game. And they're going to be able to head forward alongside Shirley to take down an inner as well. Brute force from Genji. Very far ahead in every metric, really. 40 CS as well. Whoa. Barrel's diving in. All right, we're Magnet Storming. There's the flash forward from Fate. They do manage to... Oh, it takes a while, but Pace does go down. Cannon Barrage now not really doing too much, as they do just yeet the Vi away. That is a double kill now for the Gangplank, though. And yes, you killed Pace. Congrats.
I like the gumption.
It's sort of like when, who was it, Leonidas throws the spear, and it hits that guy from the Persian army in the face.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't really do anything, but it sends the message. Trial by Fire gets a kill.
You know, he killed Barrel with the barrel. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to
Explodes. Wow. It's a powder keg.
No, this is like the second cannon for the game, maybe in draft.
Yeah.
You're wondering.
Okay, Barrel is right in the middle of the cannon barrage. That's bad. Chovy going to be able to pick up that kill there as Fate splitting on the top side of the map. Barrel for like bounty gold. Probably take that.
Yeah, I think
it did though. If we cut the tape now,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Trade.
Oh no,
not so much good trade as Xayah. Often difficult to hit with cease and desist. Not for Peanut in that moment there, as he's trying to get out. It's a double kill for Paze now as Fate is running for the hills. Doran tanking a turret that he maybe doesn't want to, but he can eat oranges and he will be all right. And Genji, I have a feeling this game might be over, or perhaps it was over prior to this point.
Yeah, I feel like this has been more about ruining Paze's KDA than anything else.
Yeah.
In which case, they've been very successful.
They've done a great job.
Well, he's still 5-2-4, so maybe...
Yeah, they're going to need to try a little bit harder. However, as the triple barrel chain comes through, there's the flash power by Fire on, and he's dead.
And Barrel succeeds in ruining Doran's barrel. Didn't do as much damage there as I thought it would.
Huh.
I think expected a lot more, maybe didn't crit there. But now he has lots of crits, so certainly will.
Croco just taking most of his health bar, but Barrel is going to dive on in. He's taking a lot of damage and will die, but it was a lot of CC that he provided. Cease and desist comes through, and Croco is going to say, yes, I'll stop. And Peanut is going to say, no, now you will. And now Podak is going to get knocked up. Yeah, he didn't have the Featherstorm, unfortunately. Okay, everyone's just moving around, super weird. The Glacial Prison does absolutely nothing, but Rascal kills Paze. There we go. They're going to type Worth in all chat as their next teleport's going to come forward, and Genji will pick up the 2-0, as expected this evening.
Yeah, if the objective of this game was to kill Paze 3 times, then DRX are the real winners in this one.
Absolutely. Especially with Doran also falling to Barrel. But honestly, not very close. Genji still looking utterly dominant this week. Big high five there as Paze. Smile on his face, even though he did die a couple of times.
And you know,
I mean, this is Ultra Prime getting themselves a much better cohesion with their composition. But again, LGT, they have fully committed to the dive right now. They are looking to dump everything on top of Doggo here on the side of Ultra Prime and Masabi Dream as well. Blow them up, and then after the fact, maybe we'll see them kind of go for something. But if you could...
And Dream going for the AP Maokai build as well. This is not a great start. LPC. So about that game, you have the support counter pick. It doesn't allow for bottom lane to pick up on anything. Ninja, you have to be careful here. And without level 6...
He knows exactly where everyone's going to be. LPC looking like he's going to get hit by that lollipop, but Sword Art not going to get much else off of that. Good damage here onto the... Oh my lord, Jin Zhao. Just not respecting anything right there. No flash, no nothing, and it just really equals out to Ultra Prime getting that dragon and getting themselves a kill as well. Do you still want to go for this one here? They're still going to flash in. They're going to try and get on top of Doggo, who's trying to get away. There's an ultimate there to try and keep Haichao alive as Ning and Doggo go hunting here for the side of LGD's mid laner. And all of a sudden, 3 kills, 2 dragons. Sword Art getting taken out by Meteor, but the all-out is good! And Harry picks up a 4th. This is Ultra Prime, putting LGD... Maybe. They do have a TP here onto Fearness, and it's going to be put in right now. The Nature's Grass does land down. It's stolen. Meteor does get himself there. They're jumping in, trying to get onto Doggo, who gets taken out immediately, but it's a trade. Ning now has to flash away and try and keep himself alive. Dream is the next target. There's another carry taken out. Good flash by LPC, but he's followed over the wall by Harry, who knows he can take him out. Now it'll be a 3-for-2 trade at the end of it all, and the Rift Herald was taken. No, they didn't pick it up! Massive chunk down to Jin Zhao. He'll be going on a one-way trip to that... do that team fight if he does end up going for it. Dragon has spawned and has been started. Ultra Prime now looking for potential TP opportunities, and they are going to find one. It's going to be a nice little trade back, a nice little pincer as they get him on all sides. Here we go. Dragon going down. Will it be secured? It's reset just for the moment. Meteor tries to go in. They're trying to jump in on the backside, but they can't get any more damage down. They will eventually take down Doggo, but it's on to LPC to be the carry of this fight. They take down the Maokai as well. Dream is isolated as they finally get Harry to try and join in on this fight. Dream is trying to see if he can take down LPC. Meteor flashes, but he's not going to be able to get away from this fight. He knows he's going to be dead. He's brought back in with the all-out. Will he go down, though, because he's still very tanky. Finally gets hooked back in. A smackdown. He trades back 1. He's taking everybody else with him.
Meteor
refuses to die. Harry is going to drop, and at the end of it all, it's a 4-for-4. While this is all happening, you saw the Kaisa moving back in towards that mid lane to try and take this tower and trade this 1-for-1.
It'll be 2-for-1 in favor of Ultra Vision walking into some wards. Ning's got to be careful. It's not in vision.
Yeah, and he is so squishy. Went the Imperial Mandate
build,
and
they're
now
gonna start this.
You have to start this. You have to go for this as LGD. You're losing on the bottom side as well. TP going to be coming off back from Dream as he looks to try and maybe make this fight work. They're just going to have to try and tank this one up for the moment. Fearness could still get a massive ultimate here on top of Doggo. That is his target. Harry and Jin Zhao is unseen. Jin Zhao is looking for someone, and you can see exactly what he wants to go for. The Baron, 2,000 HP. The Baron is confirmed. That's going to be the fight now. Immediately turned back in on top of this one here. They're going to try and turn onto Harry, who goes all out onto Meteor. Now they can burn onto the Cassante, but he's still a Cassante. He's still massively tanky.
Where's LPC and Haichao?
I don't know what LPC and Haichao are doing. They're just sitting there going, maybe will we, won't we, and they just do nothing. What the hell, LGD?
Pressure, saying, hey, if you're going to walk into this side, you can't. Haichao, without the ultimate, feeling not...
Next second or two. That could be a huge moment. Meteor is available with a flash in a couple of seconds. Now we'll be finding Sword Art. Here we go. They're jumping on the Dream, who immediately has to go into flash. They're going to have a double TP. It's going to be both the top laners joining in on top of this one here. No stopwatch here for the Annie. That's going to be an easy kill. You don't have LPC around, which means you don't have a way of doing consistent damage. Jin Zhao is the target, but he's going to be flashed on and knocked back. Fearness left all alone in the world. He does have his ultimate. He throws it right back onto Dream to make sure he gets at least a kill. But I mean, LGD... This is just so scrappy right there. They're just not respecting the quick thinking from Ultra Prime at all.
He was looking for it. They were looking to try to connect, but that fight just starts off too soon. They're going to find this pick onto Ning. Calls it in. Okay, uses the ultimate killer instinct now. LPC, be so careful. You need to not only avoid Sword Art, but also Harry in this situation.
He's dead. The all-out's going to come out. Yeah, I mean, he's dead. Don't waste anything. I think that's just the call right now. There's 3 people converging on your location. You can be a nuisance, but do not waste anything off of that one there. You got the kill, and that's all that's going to be good for there. They will get the flash and the kill, the Dream and Doggo combination, so they're going to be able to kind of survive a fair bit. This is going to be the Dragon started up and almost certainly taken right now. Meteor needs to get in with some vision. He needs to know what's going on. He doesn't. And therefore, the Dragon Soul is confirmed. That is Cloud Soul for the side of Ultra Prime. But Meteor kind of isolated. Trying to see if he can go in. I mean, he had to try something because they were just converging back on his position. Jin Zhao now gets caught up in all the things and has to try and get himself away. They do lose the all-out from Harry. He's trying to make things work here. A flash forward
Jinzhao.
into the queue. Jinzhao goes down. And yeah, this is
You're potentially having our coach come out here from the broadcast as Ultra Prime. I mean, this is their game to lose. We'll have to see how they end up closing this out. I mean, LGD just seems like no one's on the right page at the same time. It is the possibilities of a steal are never going to be in your favor. Now they're separate.
Doggo.
Here.
Oh, doesn't have the stun. Hi, Chow. What was that, my friend? Now Harry can get himself onto the backside. He's going to try and be a nuisance. Sword Art taking a lot of damage as well. The Nature's Grasp is good, but the hook only lands on the Jinzhao, which means it's not the primary target.
Okay, wait a
now
minute,
Hai
LPC.
Chow is getting himself away from this one. LPC continually, untouched in this, gets the cleanse away from the Nature's Grasp, and the Cassante is
LPC,
dead.
wait a
Ray
minute.
Boss is down. LPC now jumping on the Doggo. LGD needed a hero, and LPC is just that. And with that, the death take the series.
From NPC to LPC, LGD has done it! I mean, they're going to take an inhibitor at the very least.
I think they have. Look at the death timers.
They have very low HP members. They have a single wave. What can they do? Fearness is probably going to have to invest the teleport. What can Sword Art do? He needs to find massive engages.
He needs it. Meteor will go down. That's one.
No
Sword Art has been
way!
traded back, though. They can't go for the flash. Bramble Smash takes out the Annie. LPC is too low. An Ultra double TP is coming in. The Jace, the Cassante, the TP coming in. Ning! No! Sacrifices himself to make sure the rest of his team can get out. But that should be Baron now confirmed here for the side.
Lead to a Baron after all of this. 5 members of Ultra Prime will be able to rock the purple buff. And heading into the Elder Drake in a minute and a half, you have to expect
Elder Dragon is now spawned, and mid lane has been dealt with. Look at the huge wave on top side. TP though, that's Hai Chow looking for Doggo. That's his target. He knows he can maybe look for something here. He needs to get right into the back of the pit. They now know he's there.
Spotted.
He jumps it in. They got
Dream.
They spot on the Dream. Now Doggo needs to turn his attention right back onto this fight because he needs to be the DP and goes golden. But they get the Cyclone on the Doggo. Doggo trying to see if he can stay alive with a stopwatch. He does indeed. Meteor goes down. Jinzhao as well.
Okay.
Not quite sure where LPC died because I was just about to say where did he go. But Ultra Prime get themselves a 4-for-1 and they should be able to start 5-for-1.
Unfortunately, yet another long flank from LGD just goes completely awry. They cannot actually turn that into a team fight win. Doggo uses all of his summoner spells to escape. He uses a stopwatch. And we thought this was going to be a 2-0. We wanted it to be a 2-0 from either of these teams. But now we're going the full 3. And LGD, they are not in a comfort zone. They have not been able to win a game 3 all summer long. Ultra Prime now heading in with the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even see LPC die in that last fight. That's how.
I was very sad when I saw it.
I didn't even notice it because I was like, they got the backline, they got Dream, but.
You're the man who changed my life at all. You have changed my thinking and led me to become a better person. You have shown the better version of life. The reason why I always smile just because of you. You are my present and the past does not matter. I do see your future with you. I also know that you love me true.
I was gonna say, I think he's being a little bit patient, so I just make sure.
You're the man who has changed my life at all. You have changed my thinking and led me to become.
I know! Yes, the box laughing at Cassante. Double kill coming at JDG. Champions. I jumped their way. think. Chosen a random thing. Right now, the well, but Pat's going nice, trying to get away, but Pat's not chosen out. The hits are going down. All flashing away, 6 off. It's tearing through the black side again. They will get a perfect head spot. After the black zone, he's
once again do that.
It's what worked yesterday against Evil Geniuses. They made that first game plan from Spica ganking the bottom side of the map. Unforgiven and Aelor were shut down pretty much from the get-go. And then once Prince is fine, sounds good to me. Team Liquid, hello. Summon is going to throw Impact into the wall, but they know that Impact doesn't have Flash before. This time, Pyosha can land the Sonic Wave. He's going to go in, but Spica's waiting in the wings! Great counter gank in time by Spica! First blood goes to Impact, but Summit trades one back with the Boomerang Blade, and now he's just going to force Spica to back off.
It's a Team Liquid game, baby! Summit potentially want to fight right now, so there's a lot of action on the top side. 9 of the 10 players are up here.
I think Rumble's Flash is just about to come up again. Impact, but he's getting stunned up against the wall, and Pyosha is there as well with the Dragon's Rage, and it guarantees no way he gets out of this one alive. No, he dodges it! Impact's out, and he lays down the red carpet, and so true from Prince downtown! It is disaster for Team Liquid, and FlyQuest bounce back with life!
TL tried to go back to the Impact basket, and it comes up.
Trades in FlyQuest are for their summer season. Any wins that they can pick up is another step forward to saving their playoffs potential. As Summit is now getting dove by 3 from FlyQuest. All the CC in the world is going to put an end to Summit as APA teleports in.
Dive the crap out of people. But again, like they are nice plays. They are killing Summit, but they are giving up stuff on the other side. I'd say Mountain Drake is one of the. That's one thing we can guarantee. This one's already set up. Like, Summit's getting dove again. This is standard.
Okay, but he flashes the Fate Sealed. Will be enough damage from Vikla. He goes under tower, and Spica's taking it up, so he's got his boy tracked up, and Core JJ charms him, but there's no damage follow-up quite yet. Pyosha is walking in. Can he land the Resonating Strike as forces the flash out of Vikla, and he just walks away clean.
Actually, it was planned the whole time for Vikla to play in games 2 and 3. What we know is he's playing very well at the moment, which is great to see.
You know, whatever it was, a Summit.
Headshot.
He's got Team Liquid reinforcements coming, but will they come fast enough? He's slammed them against the wall. Buy some time. Vikla might be in trouble now. No flash from the bottom side of the fight, and APA is there.
Yeah, Team Liquid definitely looking for some trouble. They have managed to get a lot of prio top lane, but they need to connect in the right spot. Oh, they found him.
Oh, nice kick from Pyosha. Vikla's gone.
From the second Herald, as well as first turret going solo over to APA, so he will be by far, and there's a decent chance he could be tilted after that big start, and now 2 kind of deaths where he gets picked off.
Meanwhile, we return to the Isolated Summit show. We'll see if FlyQuest can make it his third of the game. And unfortunately for Summit, he's got nowhere else to run. But on the mean side, Team Liquid are trying to get as much done in the mid lane. They summoned the Rift Herald, they got the crash in the mid turret tier 1, and now it's going to make the crash into tier 2. Maybe they can just take it out all right together.
They actually just got so much gold.
The Dragon as well, so the objective is going to get at least reset here. And Team Liquid now have time to get in position to see if they can contest. Fika's waiting in this bush. APA sends in, and
numbers.
now, Core JJ in the mid lane. Nice pick on the Impact, but Vulcan punts him away. And now Prince is in the field, but Summon is able to flank Impact, and he's got nowhere to run. The movement speed from Team Liquid as well. Run down Vulcan, and Pioshik is on the chase as well. Vikla is back, but he's forced to flash away. Pioshik is looking for Prince, but Prince is kiting him back, and he gets the wall into the kick. Prince is gone, and Team Liquid have a sizable gold lead now at this point, 4,000. 18 minutes, whoa, but Vikla, my goodness, what is this game, chat? Defend the turret. And we'll look for tier 1 on the bottom side of the map, but Summit, being on the top side of the map and has the help of his friends this time around, can take tier 2 and the top side.
Since they've been getting picked, arrow misses, but they know something's up.
They know it's at least 5,000 HP. Can Spica get in there, but Core JJ is buying all the time. Baron has been secured. Vikla's into the pit, but he's forced to go back with the soul unbound. And Team Liquid, they don't have to force a fight here, but APA says go! And it's the 4-man Pop Blossom from APA! Can Team Liquid clean up the rest of the fight? Yes, they can. They've got the damage. Spica and Vikla are now left to the wolves of Team Liquid. Team Liquid did it! It is now a 7,000 gold lead on their side. They have Baron pushing up the bottom side of the map as well. Vikla and Prince are stuck on the top side trying to get resources before what could be their last defense of the base. The inhibitor tower collapses under Team Liquid's will. And they're looking for the inhibitor as well. And they're just going to shift on over thanks to Summit pushing in the mid lane, going for double inhibitors. Not sure if they will look for the push to end it all, but they surely can.
What an explosive game, Lan. Because you never know when they're going to try something.
But Core JJ says go. Flash over the wall. APA combos with the Pop Blossom. Trailblazer from the Equalizer from Rumble on top of them. When FlyQuest turns this fight around, they blew up 3 members from Team Liquid. You said it, chat. Anything can happen to Team Liquid game, and FlyQuest are still in it.
I hate them so much. Like, why did they go for that fight? Just, God, they can get the gold, they can win the game, but they're keeping it entertaining. I think FlyQuest could even be back in it.
Early games where we're unsure of how to close out mid and late game.
Yeah.
And they just kind of, they didn't commit at all. They weren't trying to collapse under Impact as well, separated from the rest of the pack. Vikla goes on to APA with the Fate Seal. Pop Blossom answers right on back. Prince lands the arrow true on APA, and he might just be sunning up enough. FlyQuest gets the smite down and kills APA. And now the Magna Storm in the follow-up. Can FlyQuest get more done? Summit is forced to join the pack of Team Liquid so they can salvage the fight. Pioshik answers back on a Vikla, and Yam with the flash forward takes out the most members of FlyQuest, but there's still Impact. Summit flashing away, but it's still enough damage. Impact burning alive with the stopwatch, but he's burning down Core JJ, but Yan has the damage. And now it's just Prince. 1 versus 2. He's waiting.
The threat of a Nico flank is very high. They're going to try, though.
Yan and Pioshik are burning it down as fast as they can. APA marks off Vikla, and they get the Baron down. APA can just walk away. Vikla is very low, so he's out of this fight. And the rest of FlyQuest now have to retreat. Vulcan is left to it. Now would be a time. You have 18 seconds before Vulcan comes up. But Sika says they're going to fight on their own terms, and they find Yon, they pop him! That means AP is the only damage left standing, and he's on the right side of the field here. Core JJ is forced out, Pioshik gets forced out, Summit can't go Mega! The inhibitor falls, but as Core JJ is cleaning out vision, now Vulcan is on duty for being the first one into the river here. Impact is coming
APA
around.
has a flank, they can kill Impact.
They want to look for Impact. Make sure that he doesn't get his equalizer. Nice kick! Oh my god, that was beautiful! The kick into the Pop Blossom. Geometry classes, 10 points for Pioshik and APA, and now FlyQuest, they are pincered here. There's no Pop Blossom available, but APA and Pioshik are forcing Vikla's hand, and with the soul unbound, he will be forced to return back into Summit's waiting arms as he throws him into the wall. Team Liquid have the numbers advantage. They take out Speak. It's only Prince left. Surely this should be the end of the game. Prince, I don't know if he could do it. It's just 1 man against 4. It would be a miracle, but Summit is going to deny him the ability to go walk into the fountain and look for the respawn, the regen of the HP. He's kiting back as much as he can. He's doing a ton of damage, but can he put out against 4? I don't think so. Team Liquid is going to lock this one away, knocking out Prince and claiming their playoff spot.
Never a doubt for Team Liquid after that explosive mid-game. They're just going to keep shooting. And at the very end, APA...